Now we have recovering from injury there, getting a round of applause. Midfielder Dennis O'Riordan from Wolfe Tones holding his neck. And now it's Frankie Lohan, the UCC student, to take this. He could point this, he doesn't, he sends it in low. In goes the back for it. And there's Willie Jolene, young Willie Jolene with the blue helmet. Long ball up here. Frankie Lohan going out there. The boxer will have his work cut out of Frankie Lohan. Frankie Lohan sends it long, and out there to catch it is Brendan O'Sullivan, the Kerry star. He dishes it out here to Christie. There, this is Kevin O'Sullivan. Kevin O'Sullivan out to number 5. That's Willie Jolene. Willie Jolene along the ground, and the ball goes in, and it's a good chance here for Tom Brendan O'Connor, but the keeper Gary, who played here in the under-21s last year, sends it long, batted down here by Pat Harrington. Pat Harrington, some good ground hurling by Pat Harrington. Again caught by the man who was injured, Dennis O'Riordan. He sends it in. Sean Higgins in trouble. The two big men clash. One is without a hurley. This is Tarzan clearing it. And here Pat O'Mahony and Collins. Collins has it. Collins flicks the ball in, and up they go for it. Paul Russell is in there around the house, but across here comes Power. Here is Edward Power. Power loses the hurley, and across goes Derek Collins. Derek Collins being hooshed out, and it's a sideline puck for the men from Wolfe Tones. And the man to take this will be John O'Riordan. John O'Riordan. John O'Riordan. John O'Riordan. John O'Riordan takes this ball across, and there is cleared by Kevin O'Sullivan. Kevin O'Sullivan with Brendan O'Sullivan clashing here in front of us. Brendan's ground hurling first to the ball, and out here comes Brian Lohan. Brian Lohan beaten by Liam Manny. This will be a big clash today, and Liam Manny sends the ball in. Who was in there for it? Back goes Tom Brendan O'Connor. He's beaten for it, and out here on the sideline is O'Riordan again. Dennis O'Riordan beaten by Brendan O'Sullivan, the Kerry star. He sends a long one in against the breeze. Ballyheigue playing well against the breeze. Up go the hands for it, and who comes out with it? And it's along the ground. Martin Hattigan trying to clear it there. Lohan is also around the house. Number 10 is Patches. What can Gerard Lucid do? Gerard Lucid turns inside. He turns in a sixpence. He loses the ball, and out there with it again is Tom Brendan O'Connor. And they're all getting involved in there, and there the ball is cleared long by Wolfe Tones. Out to the middle, seemed to be a push there by Nicholas Roach. It was spotted on the far and ponytail, Kieran O'Neill.
Good to Sully, somebody. Good to Sully.
Paul O'Rourke will take this free when they're ready. Number 15, and it's Paul O'Rourke with a long free, and can he put his side ahead? And he puts it over the bar. A good free by Paul O'Rourke, and that serves a warning. Paul O'Rourke, number 15, came out from the corner to put that ball over the bar. John Healy pucks this ball long, way out to midfield. Up they go. Can Brendan O'Sullivan grab it? Brendan grabs it there. It's Gary Frahell. Gary Frahell sends it in. Brian Lohan is out to meet it. Liam O'Mahony. But there is Tom Brendan O'Connor. Tom Brendan O'Connor to Mike Slattery. Can Mike Slattery do? Mike Slattery sets a great ball, and a great point by Boxer Slattery. Number 12 there for Ballyheigue, getting the equalising point against the breeze with nearly 8 minutes gone in the game. Good point by Mike Slattery. Long puck out by Damon Gahary again, right down in towards the 35. Nicholas Roach, big Nicholas going for it, and he pulls and pull hard, and across there is Finbar Carrick, and the ball goes wide. So the scores remain level, a point each. 8 minutes gone in this tie. John Healy taking it, no hurry with the puck outs, not against the wind. A point each, out they go, and Frehill and Sullivan is underneath that one. And there it's Willie Jolene, and Willie Jolene is accused of fouling number 11, Finbar Carrick, who's changed wings with John O'Riordan. Kieran O'Neill in for Paul Lee, who's not playing for Wolfe Tones. A free again. And it looks like Paul Keary that's taking this one. And he lifts and puts it over the bar. Some great point taking, his second point. Number 13, Paul Keary. John Healy, he pucks it out this side of the field this time. Out towards Brendan O'Sullivan. Brendan wonders where the ball is. Across comes Shawnee Power. Shawnee, quick flick of the ball. Out here to Pat O'Rourke. Pat O'Rourke has the ball. And Pat, who scored a good few points in the county final, 3 in fact. This is dangerous. Oh, what a catch there by Kiora. Excellent catch there by Patrick O'Mahony, number 3. A great catch against the big man Derek Collins, number 3 for Ballyheigue, their captain. Inspirational catch. And John Healy will take this free from the ground. And John hits it. Good long puck out. Who can go up for this one? They're trying. Frehill tries to get to that one. Across comes Pat Harrington. Pat Harrington with the red helmet. Pat sends it into the corner. Up here in the corner, Tom Brendan. And the ball is being cleared out there frenetically by Frankie Lohan. Here's number 12, John O'Riordan. But there across comes Nicholas Roach. Nicholas doesn't get a lot of length in it. Here's Paul Meany, a very dangerous swing back for Wolfe Tones. Won the county championship, being opposed out there by Gerard Lucid. A sticky hurler on his day. Willie Jolene is out there trying to help as well. With the ball now and hooked well there was Finbar Carrick. And Willie Jolene, the youngster, sends it and it's caught here by Gary Frehill. Gary sends it to the boxer, and the boxer is tipped there by Shawnee Power. Mike Boxer Slattery tipped by Shawnee Power. A free end to Ballyheigue. 2 points to 1, Wolfe Tones lead. We enter the 12th minute of the first half. Brendan O'Sullivan, the Kerry Hurling star, number 9, very accurate from frees, but against the wind, this will test him. He's going to take this right in, and that's a very good one, but they go up for it, and it just goes wide. Good effort by number 9, Brendan O'Sullivan, one of the best hurlers on this Ballyheigue team, and in the second half, he'll be playing well. Damon Gary with the long ball. Out it comes towards Kieran O'Neill. Back there is Nicholas Roth batting it down. But he's not able to get it in, and there's trouble here. And it's John Healy saves it. John Healy saves a chance as Keary tried to come in and score there. And out it goes out over the line. Pulled on there by Willie Jolene. Good save there by John Healy. And it's a sideline puck for Ballyheigue, and Willie Jolene with the blue helmet, number 5 out there, one of the youngsters in this team. They've had a month to prepare for this tie. Wolfe Tones, just a week since they won the county championship, so they may have been celebrating it. From a Kerry viewpoint, Ballyheigue will be happy with that. As the ball goes out the centre of the field, this is dangerous. They'll leave it to O'Rourke, and he's quite dangerous from long distances, and it's wide. That was Pat O'Rourke who drove that ball wide for Wolfe Tones, wasting quite a few chances. John Healy takes the puck out. John, who can equally play outfield as well as in goals. Up they go for it. And can they get it? Frehill here is clashing with O'Riordan. And it's number 8, Frehill, the Galway under 21 hurler. A guard in Tralee. Here he is with the ball. Being chased back there by Paul Meany. And they're on the attack at the moment. And out there with it is Frahil. Frahil knocks a nice one in. Who's in for it? And almost pulled on there. Mike Slattery's in there. Tom Brendan O'Connor is in there. But out comes with the ball. Comes the brilliance of Brian Lohan, the fullback. He sends it long. Nicholas Roach stops it. Here with the ball now is Kevin O'Sullivan. Kevin O'Sullivan for Ballyheigue. He sends the ball out along the wing, playing it cagey against the breeze. Out there is Ger Lucid. Ger Lucid up here into the sideline, and Edmund Flahav not able to get at that ball. And the ball comes down again. Wolfe Tones on the attack, but repulsed there by Nicholas Roach, who puts the ball out over the line. 14 minutes gone in this game. We're having a sideline puck here, taken by number 7. That's Paul Meany. Paul Meany has the ball again. He hits it into the centre, and there is caught well by John O'Riordan. John O'Riordan along the ground, kicks it in towards the corner, and here's number 15, Paul O'Rourke, being marked by Tarzan. Here's O'Riordan going through, and he gets inside the full back. This is danger. Out comes the keeper. He missed it completely. There's a danger of a goal here, and Healy's on the ground. There's nobody out down there, and in there is Kiora. Here he is. A great work by Patrick O'Mahony. Out to Nicholas Roach. Out to Kevin O'Sullivan. Kevin O'Sullivan leads it to Brendan O'Sullivan. Brendan, the Kerry hurling star. He sends it up the field, and up underneath it there is trying to get it is Tom Brendan, but Paul Meany is too strong. Paul Meany gets the ball long. The ball is in again, and out comes Patrick O'Mahony, having the game of his life so far against big Derek Collins, who was supposed to do very well. And there is O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan to Gary Frahil. Gary Frahil does a lot of work, unseen work, a lot of grafting. And here is Brendan O'Sullivan. Brendan is hooked. Nobody, Phil Carrick with a good hook. This is Pat O'Rourke. Pat O'Rourke sends it in here into the corner. Here's Paul O'Rourke. Paul O'Rourke, number 15, but playing on the right corner. Eamon O'Neill going for it. Nicholas should be able for this. Nicholas hooks it away to Pat Harrington. Pat Harrington being chased here by O'Riordan. Out here to Sean Tarzan Higgins. Higgins up the line. And who's up inside there waiting for it? Missed there by Eamon Flahav. Not able to get that. The ball is out the field here, and here's O'Rourke. O'Rourke is dangerous. Pat O'Rourke not getting much distance into it. The ball is missed by everybody. Nicholas Roach is going to have to go out and cover for that. Willie Jolene, young Willie Joe beats Eamon O'Neill, and here is the strong man. The strong man in Nicholas Roach, out to Willie Jolene. Can Willie do something with it? And Willie pucks it long, brought onto the Kerry panel. It's out here to number 8, Dennis O'Riordan, injured earlier. He sends it back to Shawnee Power. Power is capable of scoring from any range. This is long, but it's wide, and that's wasteful for Wolfe Tones. Number 6 there. Shawnee Power from the halfway line, driving that wide. 16.5 minutes gone. The scoreline is favourable towards Ballyheigue playing against the Gale. 2 points to 1. Wolfe Tones ahead. John Healy, the Kerry custodian, pucks the ball out high into the centre of the field. Up they go for it. Who grabs this? They want to watch the breaks at midfield, Ballyheigue. And there's Ger Lucid, number 10, the elusive Lucid. Ger patches Lucid along inside. But there's Brian Lohan. And giving the ball in low like that to Brian really is like candy to a baby. He sends the ball wrong to the other side. And there is Kiora. He's man of the match so far for Ballyheigue. He's beaten that time by Collins. And this could be trouble if he can pass the ball. And there's a penalty coming up. No, not yet. And out comes John Healy. John Healy has it, and John Healy clears it. Great walk there. Out to Nicholas Roach. Nicholas Roach, former Kerry player, lays it off, but he's given it for a throw ball. Throwing the ball. Nicholas Roach, second time he's given away free in dangerous positions. One would expect Paul Keary to put this over. Third point for Wolfe Tones. And he sent it wide. A wide ball there by Paul Keary, number 13. Going back into the corner forward possession. He's already scored 2 points. Wolfe Tones total. And that's a bad miss by the Wolfe Tones man.
John Healy with the ball in his hand.
John Healy pucks it out. Left-sided puck, up it goes. Who can grab this? Nicholas Roach. Nicholas sends it long. Nicholas, good ball. And out here is O'Riordan. O'Riordan, the boxer beats him. Here's Mike Slattery. Mike Slattery scored a point. There he goes. He's been hooked here by Frankie Lohan and he'll get his free. Frankie Lohan is bigger than Mike Slattery. Frankie Lohan, number 5 there, committing the foul. Frankie will be playing in a football final next Sunday in Cork. Plays with UCC in the Cork County Championship against Clonakilty. He's playing hurling today. Brendan O'Sullivan about to take this shot, put it over. That's the equalising score by the Kerry Sionna player. Number 9, Brendan O'Sullivan, ace 3 taker, has the sides level at 2 points each. There's a substitute on the Wolfe Tones team. As the ball comes down, and here is Paul O'Rourke with it. His man is gone, and that should be a point. And that's a good point by Paul O'Rourke. Got the better of both Brendan O'Sullivan and Sean Higgins. And very dangerous is Paul O'Rourke. And that's the 3rd point for Wolfe Tones. Number 15 playing over in this corner. So the ball is gone. Dennis O'Riordan has gone off the Wolfe Tones team. They're number 8. As the ball comes back in again, and here is O'Rourke. O'Rourke sends it into the corner, and over here for it is Big Patrick O'Mahony. Big Patrick O'Mahony hurls it low, trying to get it out there towards Kevin O'Sullivan, but didn't succeed. Put it over the line instead. Who's on for Wolfe Tones? What number what? What sub is on? Finbar Carrick was playing all along. And there's the ball out here now to Nicholas Roach. Nicholas Roach sends it long, but it's out the sideline. And Ballyheigue are clearing the ball, but they're clearing a lot of it out over the sideline. And here is a sideline puck from missed there by Shawnee Power. Shawnee Power, and there is Eamon O'Neill sending the ball in. And the ball is cleared again by Big Nicholas. And up here moving for it, and it's another sideline puck to the men from Wolfe Tones. And Shawnee Power will try and do better. He's a centre half back. And the ball is sent, but it's not sent long and good. A very good one, and up he goes for it. And Patrick O'Mahony is deemed to have fouled his opponent there. Which is very unlucky and should give another point to the men from Wolfe Tones. 3 points to 2. 22 minutes gone.
Kevin O'Mahony's on the right side and he's jogging around now.
And over the bar by number 13, Paul Keary. His 3rd point. And his side's 4th. Wolfe Tones lead 4 points to 2. We got 22 minutes gone in the first half. 8 minutes to go to half time. Quite a good scoreline. 8 minutes left to half time. Quite a good scoreline for the men from Ballyheigue. John Healy sends it long and sends it far. Can they grab one here? Up there goes Frehill. That's Frehill setting it long inside. And they're trying to get inside that full back line. And out there for the Shawnee Power. Shawnee Power runs into his own man. And he kicks the ball clear. And here with it is number 20, Kieran O'Neill. Kieran O'Neill sends it long. And the ball is into the corner. This is Keary. Across there is Finbar Carrick, number 11. But he's beaten there and it's cleared long by Pat Harrington. Up here it comes, and a great catch here by Brendan O'Sullivan. Beaten O'Neill, who's gone to midfield. Carey has gone to the 40, and there's a substitute in the team. And in here comes to Mike Slattery, and Mike Slattery hits one. And it tails just wide by Mike Slattery, but it was a good effort. Good move involving Brendan O'Sullivan, and number 12, Mike Boxer Slattery, against that breeze, just slightly unlucky. Up they go straight, and there is caught by Kevin O'Sullivan. Kevin sends the ball to Nicholas Roach. Nicholas, strong Nicholas, sends the ball up. Up there for it is Flahav. And this is Edmund, and did he go out over the line? He must have, and it's a sideline cut to Wolfe Tones. 4 points to 2. Wolfe Tones lead. 23 minutes gone in the first half. Wolfe Tones playing with the aid of a strong breeze. And Wolfe Tones have brought in number 17, John McPhillips, to right half back. As on here goes Frahill. Frahill sends it in there. That's a good ball into the centre, but in there again is Jerry McIntyre to clear it, and he clears it long, and up here for it, Willie Jolene is running for it. He beats Carrick. Here's Kieran O'Neill, who's gone to midfield now. Kieran O'Neill sends a long one, and that looks to be good, and it's over the bar. A good ball by Kieran O'Neill, and there are changes in the Wolfe Tones team. Kieran O'Neill is gone to midfield. Finbar Carrick is on is now gone into left half forward. John O'Riordan is right half forward. Derek Collins, who was having no joy at all against Patrick O'Mahony, that's number 14 with the red helmet, is now marking Nicholas Roach. And Frankie Lohan, the right half back, surprisingly has gone in full forward, hoping to get some scores in there against O'Mahony. He's very mobile, is Lohan. The ball is out here in front of us. That looks like Mike Slattery with the ball. Mike Slattery hits it long inside. Out they come for it, and that's a foul on Martin Hartigan. A foul there on Martin Hartigan. And Brian Lohan will take this free, and he'll hit this very, very long. Patrick O'Mahony will be in there watching it from Frankie Lohan. And there it is. And there's the ball, sent long, very, very long. And it's over the bar. What a point from his own 50-yard line. Frankie Lohan with an Brian Lohan with an absolute brilliant point. The captain, number 3, he puts the score to 6 points to 2. And with 5 minutes to go at the half time, they're beginning to move. And Eamon O'Sullivan will be coming on the Ballyheigue side very quickly. Eamon, who didn't start today, ready to come on now. The ball has been pucked out by John Healy. John Healy, and in Collins. Wolfe Tones coming more into it now. Ballyheigue leaving their grip slip, and out here is the big man, Derek Collins, and he leaves the ball out over the sideline. They want to substitute, and they're going to get it. In comes Eamon O'Sullivan. Eamon O'Sullivan is on. He should have started. I'm interested to see who they'll take off. Will it be the youngster? Eamon O'Sullivan. Edmund Flahav is the player that's coming off. And Eamon O'Sullivan is on for him. As the ball comes out again, a long puck out. The breeze is a factor. And here with it is Lohan. Lohan is very, very strong. This is Frank Lohan. And he sends the ball over the bar. Frank Lohan shifted to full forward, and he's making a difference, getting the point from that position. And it's now 7 points to Wolfe Tones, 2 points to Ballyheigue. They're losing it at this stage with 3 minutes to go to half time, and they'd want to get a grip in matters. Although 5 or 6 points with this breeze wouldn't be a whole lot to bring back in the second half. And it's John Healy pucking it out. Can they get it at midfield? Up they go. Pat Harrington here underneath it. The ball breaks. Shawnee Power is after it here on the wing. And the ball is flicked away out over the line by Pat Harrington. Pat Harrington playing well on the half-back line for Ballyheigue. Shawnee Power, he had a lovely cut earlier on, brought it right into the 21. What can he do? Here he is in front of us. Shawnee, great campaign and clear in the championship. A great cut of a ball, but he sends it wide. It's too good of a cut. A great art there by number 6. A fine art of the game of hurling. But Shawnee Power of Wolfe Tones. Wolfe Tones leads 7 points to 2. We now are gone 27-43 into the first half. Just 2 minutes and a bit left to half time.
Come on, lads, keep it going. Oh, John Healy with the ball.
Here's John Healy. John Healy pucks it out. A long puck out again against the breeze. Up they go for it. It's added to by Frahill, but back there is Kieran O'Neill. He seems to be better since he gone to midfield. And the ball is sent down here, and Sean Higgins is complaining that he got a push. He's going to have to watch Russell. Across comes O'Mahony. There's nobody marking Lohan in the middle. Here's Tarzan. Here's Sean Higgins. He sends it forward. Sean Higgins across. Across comes Kevin O'Sullivan. But there is O'Riordan. And here is Gary Frahill, who is hit by McPhillips. John McPhillips there hitting across Gary Frahel. And now it's up to Ballyheigue to make a move here. Coming up to half time. Drops the rain. Let's hope we don't get a shower. A minute and a half to half time. And here is Brendan O'Sullivan. Brendan should send this in around the house. There he does. A good ball away in. Can Liamani get to it? One of the forwards. They're in there with it, and that's number 9. That's number 8. Frahel. He can't get it because Brian Lohan is in there, I'm sure, with the red helmet. And he is a strong man. What a player is Lohan. He scored a point of his own 50. And there he is. And Mike Slattery is keeping on top of him, but Lohan really is cleaning everything up. The brother's up on the other corner now to see can he create hassle, and this should be a goal. John Healy leaves it in. He slips, and it's a goal by number 15. A goal by Paul O'Rourke. Paul O'Rourke, number 15. A long ball from Brian Lohan, tapped on. The defence caught napping. The keeper slipped, and there was number 15, Paul O'Rourke, getting a goal to add to a lot of scores he got in the county championship in Clare. Out goes the ball. 172 points in favour of Wolfe Tones. Things are getting serious now for Ballyheigue. They wouldn't want to concede too many more scores. They're getting into trouble. Nicholas Roach, and pulled off the ground there, picked off the ground by Derry Collins. We're only seconds away from the half-time whistle, unless the referee allows some time for injuries. There were a couple, so he might use a minute or two. But really, Ballyheigue will have to get the lead out in the second half. Brendan O'Sullivan urging his troops on. They played very well for the first 15 minutes, but they've lost it in the last 10, lost it in a big way. Up goes the ball from Brendan O'Sullivan. He lashed it long, but the ball is coming back again. It comes down with snow on it. Who has it now? Underneath it there is Kevin O'Sullivan, and there is Eamon O'Neill. Eamon O'Neill, that seems to be the Christopher Strikers. Sean Higgins is having grave trouble with Paul O'Rourke, and here's Big Collins. Big Collins, what does he do? Sean has the ball, and Sean clears it along the ground, but out here for it is Dennis Reardon. Dennis gets a shoulder. He's been stopped here by Pat Harrington, and a greatly received by Brendan O'Sullivan, the Kerry man. And he sends it long, but he sends it out over the line, and that wind is causing fierce problems as we go into injury time in the first half. 1-7 to Wolfe Tones, 2 points to Ballyheigue, 2 points against the wind. And Kevin O'Sullivan is running back there now as the ball is going to be taken by Shawnee Power again. And Shawnee, what a cut, good one in there. Up they go for it. Can Nicholas get it? It's headed past him. Out comes Sean Higgins. Sean's seen a lot of the ball. Sean is a wily campaigner. He sends the ball up here, and here's Frahel. Frahel is not quick enough to the ball, and he's beaten by Mac Phillips. And Mac Phillips sends that ball wide, but Frahel should have been quicker to that ball, and it seems that Wolfe Tones are sharper at the moment. And it'll have to be some comeback in the second half with the wind, but the wind is worth at least 6 or 7 points, so Ballyheigue need not panic yet. Think this could be the last puck out of the first half. Referees from Cork. 31.5 minutes gone. We've had 1.5 injuries. We've had quite a number of injuries. John Healy, he's allowed to go on another bit. Let's see what happens here. Up they go for it, and it's caught by Patches. That's Gerard Lucid. Gerard Lucid into Kevin O'Sullivan. Kevin O'Sullivan with the big helmet. He sends it out here to Tom Brennan O'Connor. Can Tom Brennan do something? He's been shouldered off the ball by Paul Meany. Paul Meany clears the ball. And there goes the half-time whistle. And at half-time in this game, it's Wolfe Tones, the visitors, playing with the Gale in the first half. 1 goal and 7 points. The goal scored by Paul O'Rourke against Ballyheigue, the locals, 2 points. We'll be back for the second half. We'll drop, yeah. It was your man that was taking the freeze. You know that is Kerry that takes the freeze, so number 30, because he's playing over. Just see, football comes off the tongue, or soccer or basketball, but with hurling. But I saw a video of them which helped me, and of course I did the boys the county final. This is for Horizon. I'm doing it not for the radio. Radio don't over, yeah, the Thursday game. But it's handy. It's a few bob. I enjoy doing it as well. That breeze a thing, yeah. We're starting in time. We're always complaining to start late, but 5 minutes before. But it's ridiculous. It cut us all in the hop. Yeah, we're all right. That breeze will be worth a bit, though. There's a good chance. No, if they hadn't conceded the goal, they were all right there when they were 5-2 and 6-2. It's worth about 6 points, I'd say. So, I mean, no. Did your man had a few great catches earlier on, the full-back Patrick O'Mahony. He just tried the big fella. He played very well. He's getting stronger, yeah? Yeah. I have. Yeah, he'll be pulled back in. Mac Phillips, that's right, yeah. And to the man Kerry that was taking the freeze. It was Kerry that was taking the freeze. Kerry's number 13. No, he's playing in the swing. Yeah, It confused me for one free, but that's all. I spotted him here. 15 moves to the swing. They're with the round, so it's Keir that's taking the frees. Number 13, that's the free taker. It's all right anyway, sure, they'll be watching the video. Is that for here, local, is it? Yeah, sure, Tom, they won't know whether which way. Switching, yeah, he's getting wrong, that's the only thing, yeah. Keary is on the far side of your man. They did that for the county final as well. If the soft goal hadn't gone in, they're still well there, like with that breeze, but if that soft goal didn't go in. Huh? Goal, yeah. And what happened? The keeper slipped, didn't he? John Healy slipped. Slipped. No, I don't at all. No, I'm doing for Horizon. I'm not doing for Radio at all. No. The Radio Kerry are over. Go at that place there, they're over there somewhere. The game is on and thing I must see, is there anything happening in it? The Kerry game. You kind of get any sound here. I'm trying to get something here in my fucking yoke and they're calling for a doctor all day. That's what that fella that was injured. There should have been a doctor here for today. Tom, why don't you organise a doctor? Yeah. Sean Barry that's doing it and Weeshy. Liam is here. Liam Higgins. Could be an interesting second half. There's much. We took Brian Lohan out of him. There's much in hurling between them at all. No, not with that wind. They want to be doing more on the full forward line, and we'll see now, like with O'Mahony inside, they'll want to do more. They should nearly slip Slattery in there now. He's very tricky at corner forward. That young fella is kind of Tom Brendan O'Connor, his father is there, so I don't want to say too much, but the young fella is getting the things. A point, 1 point to no score.
That's half three start, wasn't it?
Half three, yeah, just started.
It's only on a few minutes.
It's only on a few minutes. That doesn't start before time like here. I know, I was there doing tests. I was here doing testing 1, 2, 3. Your man outside throwing the fucking ball in. I had to jump up on top of my butterbox like a shot. Unbelievable. That's right. Did you ever see a GA? Yeah. Well, I'd fair play to him, but if they're told to 3, they fucking made arrangements.
I said to him, I said they started early. No, I said they started at 3.
No, they started at 5, I can fucking tell you.
It's at 3 by my watch.
That's right, yeah. It started, I think, exactly to be correct, 4 minutes to 3. So, I know. That's Radio Clear, they're doing their party.
Are you funny feeling Ballyheigue doing that here? Look, wait and see.
That's the gear, like. Huh?
Unless it dies down.
Joe McGrath, I've had him and everything like that, want to be.
I'll tell you one thing, the goal might have been a big, made a difference.
Yeah.
Other than that, the other crowd have been in serious trouble.
They'll be in serious trouble only for the goal. Serious trouble. What about where you're sitting up there near the... Yeah, it was good hurling and there was nothing in it for the first 18 minutes. And in the last 10 minutes there seemed to... Glenn Ryan got an equalising point for Kildare.
I did, yeah. I'm grand.
Were you somewhere, did you do a match in Tralee before you came out? We're at the park. Oh yeah, that's the main report I'm doing.
I was 2-0 up when I left.
You know, I'm like, oh Lord, I'm everywhere.
You're omnipotent.
Omnipotent, the holy, that's They're everywhere. The Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. Yeah. Eminence, yeah. Oh, good, you were at that match, but funny and I saw you in Ballyheigue. I suppose a big crowd for here, I suppose, yeah, for a local place. Don't take Mike Kinney at all. And we're ready to commence this. We're ready to commence the second half, and the second half is on in this encounter. Ballyheigue with the win in the second half, and the cross comes by Slattery, seems to be pulled on. Out comes Tom Brendan O'Connor, and here he is, Mike Slattery, desperate defending there. Now comes Paul Meany with the ball. Paul Meany, this good number 7 with the red helmet. He sends it up the field. Up there, jump for it. And up there is number 17, Mac Phillips. Mac Phillips has gone to centre half forward. He seems to be marked by Nicholas Roach. Nicholas Roach goes down it. And Nicholas Roach is not happy with that challenge. Out to go, the ball goes inside. Can Patrick Manny clear this one? It's important that Ballyheigue get a good start. He seemed to be fouled there, and so he was. A foul on Patrick O'Mahony, and Patrick is having a very good game. One of his best games for Ballyheigue. The captain, number 3. Red-headed Patrick, his brother Liam, is playing up on a full forward line. John Healy, capable of hitting a very long free. How long can he hit this? He certainly will meet it in. Brendan O'Sullivan expects it to go quite a distance. And quite a distance it goes. A big, big long one. Gary Frail is under it. The ball runs through inside. Eamon O'Sullivan is inside it. And out there is McIntyre. Jerry McIntyre, the clearance. Being out over the line. The very same as Ballyheigue in the first half. So here we go. Just a minute into the game. Second half. 1-7 to 2 points. Wolfe Tones have an 8-point lead. And it's a good cut. And it's over the bar. A great cut. Good point there. Good point for Ballyheigue, put over the bar there. The ball is sent out and sent high, and back here chasing it is Willie Jolene. Willie Jolene and number 2, Edmund Power, being fouled there, and it's constant pressure now. Mike Slattery got the last sideline cut, a very good one indeed for Ballyheigue. And who's going to take this? Brendan O'Sullivan might fancy himself to send this all the way with that breeze. We'll see how far he'll send it. Plays for Kerry in the forward line. Has played centre half back for the Kerry senior hurling team for a number of years. 23-year-old star sends it in, and it comes in, and it could be pulled, and it's a goal! It's a goal for Brendan O'Sullivan, and who finished that to the net? And it's a goal finished to the net. Was it Liam O'Mahony? Somebody got their stick to that. That ball probably went all the way to the net from Brendan O'Sullivan, and Ballyheigue are right into it. They all went up for it. 1-7 to 1-3. And there it is, back there defending now is Willie Jolene, the young fella. Willie Jolene sends it out here. Out comes Meany. Meany gets a shoulder from Nicholas Roach, and the ball goes across. In goes Kieran O'Neill. Kieran O'Neill with Brendan O'Sullivan after him. Can he be hooked? He sends it out. Out here in the corner is O'Riordan, and he sends the ball wide. John O'Riordan sending that ball wide. A great start in the second and third minute of this half. A point from a sideline cut by Mike Slattery, and a goal that seemed to go all the way from Brendan O'Sullivan from his own half. 1-7 to 1-3. Ballyheigue not out of this, putting him under pressure, and out here is big Liam Manny. Liam Manny keeps a few people out of the way. Out here with it is Frail. Frail is being shouldered hard there by Martin Hattigan, and Martin Hattigan giving away the free, and giving frees away from Brendan O'Sullivan and Mike Slattery around is a serious business. Brendan is going to take this free, and Ballyheigue right back into this game. 4 minutes gone in this half. Can Ballyheigue narrow the gap still further? Number 9, Brendan O'Sullivan. Brendan, a panel member of the Munster Railway Cup side this season. In many people's eyes would deserve to be probably on the team. Here's Brendan, and Brendan sends a lovely ball across the things and over the bar. Between the post there for Brendan O'Sullivan. Very, very accurate Brendan O'Sullivan. He scored a goal and 2 points. Sorry, a goal and a point at the start of the second half. 1-4 for Ballyheigue, 1-7 for Wolfe Tones. Just a goal in it. Ballyheigue with the gale force breeze. The crowd behind him. A big crowd here now in Ballyheigue. Out comes Damien Geraghey. Tom Geraghey sends the ball out, and the ball is fielded there, and there's John O'Riordan. John O'Riordan is fouled out there, and it's a free to Wolfe Tones. 3 points in it. Can Ballyheigue keep up the initiative? Will Wolfe Tones fight back? Winners of the Clare County Championship only last week. And here is their number 5, Frank Lohan, who's back after a sojourn at full forward. He pucks it low against the wind, having difficulty. Out goes Pat Harrington. Pat Harrington beats his man, but fouls his man and giving away frees. A dangerous business. Keary is quite adept at putting frees over the bar, and Paul Keary, number 13, will take this again. Scored 3 points in the first half. Wind seems to have dropped as Paul Keary takes this one, and Paul Keary puts the ball over the bar, and that was a bad free to give away from Pat Harrington. but Paul Keary put the ball over the bar, and now it's 1-8 to Wolfe Tones, 1-4 to Ballyheigue. This game is very much alive. What a game it promises to be. And John Healy hits it long, very long, and there it's Frahill misses it, and Brendan is in there trying to get it, and Brendan O'Sullivan, and there's a whole million of players. Shawnee Power tries to get it out, and the ball is with number 10, Ger Lucid. He gets it across. In here is number 15, and number 15, as out comes the keeper Gahary and saves it. And out there again, some desperate pressure there, and there's a 65 to the Ballyheigue men. And it'll be Brendan O'Sullivan to take this again. Really a lot of pressure on that full back line. Brian Lohan will have his work cut out there. Jerry McIntyre and Martin Hartigan having difficulty with their men as this ball comes in, and it's going to rain in on top of them. And number 9 over the ball, Brendan O'Sullivan with the yellow helmet. Brendan O'Sullivan with this 65. This could bring the deficit to just 3 points again if he can put it over the bar. He steadies himself with the breeze. What can he do? He pulls it. It's low, and somebody misses it completely, and it's out here in the wing, and out for it is number 8, Gary Frahill. He picks it up and picks it up well. Shawnee Power is marking him. He sends it out here to Gerard Lucid. Gerard Lucid with Martin Hartigan. Martin Hartigan seems to pull on him, and it's missed, and here comes Shawnee Power. Shawnee without the helmet. Shawnee's a very good hurler. Blocked down by Lucid to a certain extent. Out there is O'Riordan, but it comes straight to Nicholas Roach, to Kevin O'Sullivan with the big helmet, and Kevin O'Sullivan hits it long and hits it wide. They want to be leaving that ball into the full forward line. Kevin O'Sullivan there, number 14, who started all and played all the time, including the first half, at midfield. And it's Damon Gahary with the puck out, and he pucks it long towards the centre of the field. The wind seems to have died a little bit, not a whole lot. And here with the ball is Finbar Carrick, and with a guy like Finbar Carrick, and the ball is sent in by Finbar Carrick, send it across, out they come for it, and getting it there is Brendan O'Sullivan, and he hurls the other way. Great skill there by Brendan O'Sullivan. He sends it out towards the line, and it just dribbles out here in front of us. Tom Brendan O'Connor and Martin Hartigan. And really, they've never exploited Ballyheigue, the full cornerback situation in the Wolfe Tones team. And it's Paul Keary with the grid in front of his helmet, the wing back, and he takes it, and he takes a good one, and it's caught there well by Pat O'Rourke. Pat O'Rourke sends it up into the corner, and up there is Derek Collins, and Collins surrounds, but there is Pat O'Mahony, and Pat is having a great game, and he seems to be fouled there, seems to be dragged, and it's pulled up by Collins. He flicks it inside there is Finbar Carrick, but it's pucked and cleared away by number 5, Willie Jolene, the youngster Willie Jolene, and it's a line ball. It's going to be cut in. But it could be Pat O'Rourke that could be taking this in. Crowd down there and substitutes getting in one way. But it's sent in there, and it's caught there by Finbar Carrick, and Finbar Carrick sends the ball in. O'Mahony again going for it, but out here comes Brendan O'Sullivan, and Brendan is playing very deep, and he's sending a long ball down here. It's up to the forwards. Out comes Hartigan, and Hartigan beats his man, and really Tom Brendan, and Hartigan is not liking what's happening here, and there is number 5, Willie Jolene, and it's over the head of backs and forwards, and out to it comes Eamon O'Sullivan. Can Eamon do something along the ground? Missed it completely, and there is Frankie Lohan sends it long. Can Sean Higgins get this? Can Sean Higgins beat his man? O'Rourke is tricky, and out there is Nicholas Roach as well, trying to help out. And across there, Shamazl across there with the ball now is number 9, Pat O'Rourke. Scored a couple of points early on in the county final in Clare, and he sends one across the goals, and he sends it wide, and that's a let off for the men from Ballyheigue. 1-8 to 1-4 as we approach the 10th minute of the second half. This game is wide open. The ball is long by John Healy. No wastage in the second half of this. Underneath it is Keary and Lucid, but there it's out there is Phillips. And down there with it is Mike Slattery, and Mike Slattery being marked by Shawnee Power. As he tries to go through Shawnee Power, he's locked down out over the sideline. Good work by Mike Slattery. Shawnee Power there, some good defensive work by the Clare Wolfe Tones centre half back. And here is Mike Slattery. Mike Slattery is going to take it himself. Kevin O'Sullivan, number 14, gone in. It doesn't seem that Paul Meany is 14 metres away from that. and the ball is going to go wide. It's a puck, but not putting the ball in, and he gets some instructions, and he may well be going into the corner. Mike Slattery may well be going into the corner. And Eamon O'Sullivan is going out the field. Number of changes in the Ballyheigue side. And they're taking their time. Damon Garrahy with the puck out. 11 minutes gone. And Garrahy pucks it. And pucks it long. And up they go for it. And who gets this one? Brendan O'Sullivan going highest there. The ball breaks down here to Lohan. And Lohan pucks it long and low. And up there for it. And it's caught there by the big man Collins. And Collins takes a shot inside, and who's across for it? This likes Rourke, but it's picked up there by Pat Harrington. Pat Harrington playing very well, and he sends it long. It goes over Brendan O'Sullivan, but it should come to Eamon O'Sullivan. Can Eamon O'Sullivan do it? He pulls along the ground to it. Out they go. Liam O'Mahony is not as fast as Frankie Lohan, Brian Lohan. And it's a free to the Wolfe Tones. And certainly that's a good clash there between Brian Lohan and Liam O'Mahony. And the free is to be taken out there by Brian Lohan, the right half back, brother of Frank. And the ball goes long up the field, and it's pulled on inside first time, and it's O'Rourke with the ball, and he's been well blocked down there and well defended. And back there for Ballyheigue is Sean Higgins. Sean Higgins seems to be fouled there. He gets the ball out. The ball is up in the air again, and here's Brendan O'Sullivan. Brendan O'Sullivan sends it out over the line, and it's going to be a sideline cut for the Ballyheigue men. Ballyheigue with 12 and a half minutes gone in the second half. Want to be getting another score, just 4 points in it. 4 points in hurling with the breeze means nothing. Very well contested game. A lot of skill being shown by both sides. And the ball is cut there by O'Sullivan, but there is O'Neill. Eamon O'Neill, far and ponytail, sends it across. This is O'Sullivan with it, and here he is, and he sends it along. Brendan O'Sullivan having a great game, but again, it's going to be Hartigan, it's going to beat Tom Brendan O'Connor to it, and the ball is being caught up here by Frehill. This is Frehill going through. He's going through on his own. He's bursting through, and he gets the ball inside, and this surely has to be a goal, and it's a penalty to Ballyheigue going through there. A great pass to Lee Mahoney from Gary Frehill. Brendan O'Sullivan send the ball, and John Healy will make the long journey from goals to take this. The goalkeeper will make the long journey from the other side. Here's the goalkeeper going up to take it, number 1 with the yellow helmet. Here he comes to take this. This would leave only a point between the sides if he could rocket it to the net. Liam O'Mahony being taken down there inside by the keeper Garrahy, and the high ball in there causing problems to the men from Wolfe Tones. What can happen here? And it's keeper against keeper. John Healy bases his game on power, has played full forward with this team on the regional college team, plays in goals. Very, very versatile player indeed. It's keeper versus keeper. Can John Healy put this crowd into 7-7 if he can score this? And it's a goal. It comes back off the back stanchion. What a goal by the keeper as he flies back. John Healy, a goal from a penalty, and now as he chases back 2-4 to 1-8, a point between the sides, just a point between the sides. Liam O'Mahony is injured, and Liam wants a bit of treatment to his mouth. The referee is telling him, but this enables John Healy to get back into goals, and in goals he is. And really, with 14 minutes gone, now we have some game. Ballyheigue, 2 goals and 4 points as Gary hits it out. Shawnee Power hits it further with Clearside. They're just a point between the sides now. Back there is Pat Harrington defending. Back there as well is O'Mahony. Patrick O'Mahony is just pulling going on in there. Big Collins is in there. And out there is Nicholas Roach. And Nicholas Roach concedes another free. And Nicholas has been doing this 2 in the first half, now 1 in the second half. And for Descent, the ball is... And now it's Paul Keary to put 2 points between the sides. He should score this one against the breeze, or not against the breeze. Against the breeze, he puts it straight over the bar. And that's the free taker. Paul Keary, number 13, although he's playing on the other wing. Another point for Keary. So now this game is alive. 1-9 to Wolfe Tones, 2-4 to the men from Ballyheigue. That's 12 points to 10. as out comes John Healy, and this will be long again, and long it is. It's caught in the wind, and up they go for it, and inside it goes again, and there's Hattigan being dispossessed by Tom O'Connor. He sends it out. Eamon O'Sullivan doesn't want to get involved, and it's been cleared there by Frankie Lohan. Frankie Lohan sends it long, and up here it goes, and going for the ball now is Pat Harrington, who seems to have changed wings. Out here for it is Kerry. Kerry sends the ball inside. Out there with it is Edward Power being seen to be fouled there by Finbar Carrick. Across they go for it, and they're up there in the corner with the ball, and they're clear with it is John Reardon. He sends it across in front of goals, and this is dangerous, and that's some goal. It's a penalty again, another penalty. A penalty this time, and it looks like number 14, Derek Collins, who has been fouled. The ball found its way to the net, but it's a penalty this time for the Clare side. He wants everybody out. Now we'll hold up here for injuries. 16 minutes gone, just 2 minutes between the sides. This is a killer blow. Could be for the Ballyheigue side after making such a good comeback. There's still plenty of time left, of course. Can John Healy save this penalty? Will it be Paul O'Rourke to take it? And it's the big centre forward, Derek Collins, who was fouled. Who's going to take it? Paul O'Rourke is calling up Frankie Lohan, I think. Frankie Lohan, number 5, is coming up, making his way up. Defenders, he scored a point. Can he add a goal? John Healy, remember the keeper who's trying to stop one, has just scored one at the other end. This is Frankie Lohan, the man who plays with Clare. Frankie Lohan, number 5, to take this. John Healy in the goals. Big Patrick O'Mahony in the goals. What can they do? Can they save this penalty? And he puts it over the bar. Play safe. Frankie Lohan putting the ball over the bar. Bit of a let off. Thought he should have gone for a goal, but he decided to take the point. Might be wise at the end of the day. 1-10 at this stage now for Wolfe Tones. That's 13 points. 2-4. 17 and a half minutes gone in the second half. 2-4. That's 10 points to 1-10. A goal in it. As the ball comes out here, and this is Paul Meany. Paul Meany with the red helmet. He flicks it on, and there is good work by Pat Harrington. Good strong hurling. Eamon O'Neill trying to get it in. Back goes Brendan O'Sullivan, the Kerry player, and he sends it now to Nicholas Roach. Nicholas Roach, number 6. A powerful ball down. Can they get at it? Back there is the full back line, and they're missing it. And who has it now? It's in, and there is Eamon O'Sullivan. Eamon O'Sullivan mistimes the ball completely, and out is Liam Manny, but he can't get out there as quickly as Mac Phillips. And the ball goes out over the touchline, and this will give Mike Slattery a chance to cut it in, this ball in again. This game is on a knife edge. 2-4 to the home side, Ballyheigue. That's 10 points. 1-10 to the visitors, Wolfe Tones. Declare champions for the first time in their 29-year history last weekend. They beat Clarecastle by 6 points in the final. Here they are against Ballyheigue today. Mike Boxer Slattery. Another ball across, and he sends it wide. And all these wides are mounting up for Ballyheigue as we approach the 19th minute of the half. Damien Garrahy pucks it out, not a good puck out, it only goes beyond the 50. Here comes Patches, but Shawnee Power is in there to block it, and there's Shawnee with the ball, and Shawnee clears it long. It goes to O'Neill, the man in Tony Tail, but he's been marked there by Brendan O'Sullivan, and Brendan, one of the better Ballyheigue players today. In fact, he is outstanding, and here he is. He could put this over the bar if he gets his accuracy right. He's swinging it in, and he can't because he sends it wide, overhitting it from there, must drop it into the full forward line. 19 and a half minutes gone. A bit of time wasting. Shawnee Power is down injured now for the men from Wolfe Tones, and they're calling in attention. So 20 minutes gone, 10 minutes to go. Can Ballyheigue make the comeback as Shawnee Power is down injured?
Come on, Gary, come on, Mike.
Why don't you? I know what to tell you. Why don't you? This guy is very weak here, number 14 and number 4. Why don't you put somebody there? Tom Brendan, change him around. Put Box or somebody over here instead of Tom Brendan. And the ball is sent out here, and Power, the man who was injured, like Lazarus, he's made a recovery and he's really kicking that ball clear. Seems to be no injury there now. Finbar Carrick being chased by Pat Harrington. Can he get the ball off him? Good defending there, and the ball is cleared. And the ball is a ball to Ballyheigue, a sideline cut to Ballyheigue. Ballyheigue are full of fire at this stage. There is 10 minutes left in this game. They've got every chance, being urged on by the fanatical home crowd. It would be a big breakthrough for a Kerry team if they were to make it to the second round of the Munster Club Championship in hurling. Many have tried, but never quite made it. And here's the ball being cut in, a very good cut, and across it goes, and can it go in there? Hattigan is exposed again, and there's Tom Brendan O'Connor, but he's not able to make it. And it doesn't look like Eamon O'Sullivan is fully fit, and there Shawnee Power is fouled again. Fouled this time. And things not going so well in there for Ballyheigue. Brian Lohan is going to take this free for Wolfe Tones. Just a goal between the sides. In hurling, that's a puck of a ball. Could this game in a draw? Maybe it will. Frank Lohan against the wind, using all his experience. And he hits it long. Who'll get this? And inside goes number 5. That's Willie Jolene. Can Willie pick it up? He's been pulled on everything. Here's Sean Higgins. Sean Higgins sits it out. Claremen are really snapping at the heels now. They sense something here. And here with the ball is O'Riordan. O'Riordan takes a shot. And O'Riordan puts the ball over the bar. Or was it O'Rourke? I think it was O'Riordan. And that's a point for the Claremen. Yes. The score by John O'Riordan, number 12. Claremen go, Wolfe Tones go 4 points clear, 111 to 2-4. Down comes the ball here. Shawnee Power is sweeping up everything now. Ballyheigue must do something to try and cope him at centre half forward. And here is number 9, Pat O'Rourke. Pat O'Rourke sends the ball up. And here is Pat O'Mahony. Pat O'Mahony trying to clear that ball. They're having difficulty with it now as the Clare side seem to finish better. And there is Sean Higgins. Sean will try. And out is Frankie Lohan. Frankie Lohan is out before Patches, before Jared Lucid. And Lohan going on one of those solos. The man who next week will try and win another county championship medal with UCC pucks it, but he pucks it and hits it wide. And that's a let off. 23 minutes gone. 7 minutes to go plus injury. Just a goal and a point between the sides. Can Ballyheigue do it? They want to be getting another score now. Long it comes. Very, very long. Who's going to make it? They're not inclined to go for it at all. And Martin Hattigan is having a field day in here. Having trouble in here. Tom Brendan O'Connor going for it now. Here's Tom Brendan. And out here for it is Mike Slattery. Mike Slattery being beaten here by number 9, Pat O'Rourke. And here is very good Paul Meany. Paul Meany, number 7. Very useful looking Wolfe Tones wing back. And out here for it is Sean Higgins. Sean Higgins. And it's pulled on there by Nicholas Roach. Nicholas Roach out here towards Kevin O'Sullivan. Kevin doesn't make it. Here's Boxer. Boxer's missed. And there is number 13, Paul Keary. He sends it into the corner. A catch using all his speed is Patrick O'Mahony. Can he clear it? He gets a charge after the ball, so the free will be where the ball is landed. So the foul is on Pat O'Mahony, so it should be a free. John Healy will take this. Oh, they should be all in around the house. Let's see more forwards. What's Gerald Lucid doing away out in the wing? Gerald Lucid should be in there. Number 8 is in there, Gary Frahill. And this will be taken by John Healy. Brendan O'Sullivan is in there. They want a point. They want to get a score from this. 24 minutes gone in the second half. 6 minutes plus injury to go. What can they do? John Healy to take this. And John Healy will take it. It's a very important free that he drops this in around the house and puts it over the bar. John Healy. They're all in. Frankie Lohan trying to organise his defence. It's hard to defend against these. And here is John Healy. John Healy pucks it. And John Healy lobs it in. That's a good ball. It's got all the way over the bar. What a point by the goalkeeper, John Healy. A goal and a point. What did I say about number 1? He can play full forward as well. Maybe they should bring him out in the last 5 minutes. But it's 111 to 2-5. A great point, a goal and a point from the goalkeeper, John Healy. And in no hurry to take the puck out is Damon Garrahy. There's only one goal between the sides. That means one puck of a ball as we enter the final 5 minutes. And there's Kevin O'Sullivan, the Kerry coach. He sends it out here to Frail. Frail hasn't been as good as he was in the county final. He sends it through. O'Sullivan misses it. Back is Meany. Meany is clever with the ball. He gets the shoulder. He'd want to get rid of it now. He gets rid of it to O'Rourke. Pat O'Rourke sends it long into the corner. Up they go for it. Kiora goes up high. Beaten to the ball. He drops it with 5 minutes remaining. And out there with it, Kiora tried to prevent the ball going across the goal mouth. And across it goes, and this is dangerous, this is O'Rourke. And this could be Hurtons, but it's saved there by John Healy. What a save by John. And John is fouling the way out. And John Healy will get his big hurley with the big boss, and he'll take a long one, and this will go down into the opposing 40. This game is in a knife edge. 4 minutes plus injury to go. A goal between the sides. Can Ballyheigue do it? The ball is hit long into the air, and it arrives down here in between Frail. Frail leaves it go inside, but Martin Hattigan doing a good job. And it's set down by the boxer. Can the boxer put something over the bar? It's put down. They get a 45 from that. It's gone. It's put across by Eamon O'Sullivan. There's a fleet of players in there. In the ball, Liam O'Mahony. Liam O'Mahony puts it over the bar. Liam O'Mahony with a good point from a very acute angle, using his size there to grab that ball and put it over the bar. Number 15, Liam O'Mahony. And now 26 and a half minutes gone. 3.5 minutes left in the game plus injury time. 111 to 2-6. That's 14 points to 12. 2 points between the sides. Anything could happen. Gary will be very slow taking this puck out. The referee should be watching this. There's a substitute coming on. And it's Wolfe Tones. Wolfe Tones, Damon Gary. Gary, as the rain just begins to fall down. This is vital if they can get this ball. And in there fighting for it is Brendan O'Sullivan. Brendan the Great. Brendan as Liam O'Mahony has it. Big Liam has it. He tries to pass it off. He can't. Out they go for it. Eamon O'Sullivan is obviously affected by an injury. And it's a free end. A foul. And this is a great chance. Scooped it off the ground. And number 5, Frankie Lohan, explaining what had happened from Wolfe Tones. But this will surely be put over the bar. Will Brendan take it or will the boxer take it? 27 and a half minutes gone. 2.5 plus injury. We'll have about a minute and a half of injury if he does what he did in the first half. Brendan O'Sullivan to put the minimum. Just a point between the sides if Brendan can put this over. The Kerry star. Can he make it? A goal in 4 if he can put this over. And he puts it over the bar. And now there's 1 point between the sides. I said a draw earlier on. It was only in jest, but it could come true. 2 goals and 7 points. That's 13 points to 111 for Wolfe Tones. Ballyheigue a point behind. Gary being told hurry on and puck it out. This is vital. This catch is vital for whoever will get it. 28 minutes as out it comes. 2 minutes left of the game. This is what hurling is all about. The excitement, the tension of everybody out there. Who can get this? Frail is in there. A fleet of bodies. Frail is trying to get it. And Nicholas George hits it long. Paul Meany hits it longer. But it's Brendan O'Sullivan who could equalise. And no, he sends it very, very much wide. And that's a wasted chance. 28 and a half. 1.5 minutes left in the game. As the rain just comes down. And a minute and a half left. Can Ballyheigue get the equaliser? Just a point between the sides. A soft goal in the first half. Could it cost them dearly? Wolfe Tones hanging on for their life here. Ballyheigue are doing Kerry Hurling proud. And up goes the ball. And who'll get this? And Willie Jolene, young Willie, can he get this ball clear? And Frail is trying to get it. And it's got by a Wolfe Tones man. And that's Shawnee Power, I would say. Or is it the corner forward? It's the corner forward O'Rourke. He sends it into, here's Collins. And if Collins gets a point, that could be in trouble. And Collins sends it wide. So now John Healy will launch one. There's a minute left in the game plus injury. And that's a bad miss there. 1 point in it. My guess is a draw. If they can get this long, they need to get it long. And I see Kevin O'Sullivan in here. And he pucks it long, John Healy, right down into 21 yards out. Who'll grab this? The ball is inside. Lohan, the wrong man for Ballyheigue, has it because he's very good. He loses it. And out there, scrapping for it, and there seems to be a foul on the boxer. And the boxer has it. Can the boxer sends it in? The boxer sends it in low, but Shawnee Power is in there for it. Shawnee Power trying to get the ball. Here is O'Rourke. O'Rourke, can they get at him? O'Rourke will send it long. Anywhere will do them as we approach the 38th minute. And Pat O'Mahony tries to pull on it. Inside him goes Carrick. Across to the ball comes the substitute. And the ball is sent across. And here is Sean Higgins. He seems to be fouled. And Higgins seems to be fouled. and definitely giving no free there. Number 14 sends it in, and this could be Curtains if it's not caught, but it's caught there by Nicholas Roach. Big Nicholas hits it long. This is important for Frail. He has to do something with it. He's got to get this ball in around the house, and Frail sends it in. Who's out here for it? Out comes Tom Brendan. He's caught no ball all day. He needs to get this. A third man tackle, getting nothing for it. Out it goes towards Eamon O'Neill, across towards Brendan O'Sullivan. We're the 30 minutes are up. There's a point in it. Brendan O'Sullivan has it. Brendan, could he equalise? He sends it in. That's a great point. It's coming down. It's coming down. And it's just gone wide. Brendan O'Sullivan, we're in injury time. 30 seconds of it. How much will the referee allow? I don't think he'll allow much more. He wants the ball. It's all over. No, he's telling to tell him to hit the ball out. There should be a minute or a minute and a half. This is vital for Ballyheigue. Could they get the equalising point? Brendan O'Sullivan tried everything. And here's Damon Garrahy. Damon Garrahy sends it up. Up they go for it. It has to be won, but it's won here by Finbar Carrick. Carrick kicks the ball up, and who will get this? And across comes Nicholas Roach. Nicholas Roach seems to be fouled there. And up there is Edmund Power. Edmund Power sends it. It's grabbed here by Lucid. Here's Lucid. And if Lucid can be fouled, he has the ball. And a free is the other way for overcarrying. Overcarrying by Ger Lucid. And that could be the most costly overcarrying. A minute and a half of injury time. And Ballyheigue look like they could have left this slip. And they're delaying the free again. Frankie Lohan will take it. If he had been able to get that ball in, one would never know how it would happen. And he sends it low along the ground. And across goes Kevin O'Sullivan. And can Kevin get it? Kevin has got it. And he cracks it. And he hits it along the ground. And there goes Boxer. There's nobody out here for it. Here's Shawnee Power. And that's off the ball. It's a free in. A free in. A free in. A free in. Number 16, Tom Brendan O'Connor there with the helmet off. A third man foul there. This is definitely the last probably puck of the game. Can we have the equalising point? 32 minutes. Who's going to take it? It's Brendan. They know him as William Tell. Let's hope he can split the apple this time. Brendan O'Sullivan. All the responsibility of the world is on his shoulders. It definitely is the last puck of the game in my estimation. Look at my watch, 32 and a half minutes. What can happen here? Brendan O'Sullivan in front of us. Can he put the ball over the bar? And Brendan now will be ready to put this ball over the bar. Could it be the equalising point? We're afraid to look here. Brendan lifts and strikes. And that's gone left and wide. And it's saved there, but he didn't put it over. And it's all over. No, it's not all over. He's talking to the umpire. And he's giving a free out. But I think that is the last chance Brendan O'Sullivan had, because we're entering the third minute of injury time. This game is all over. It could have been a draw. It could have been a win for Ballyheigue, but that free wasn't taken. And they're delaying the puck out again. I don't think we'll have much more of this. As the ball comes out, it looks like it's all over, is it? He's not blowing yet. And who can get this ball? And it's Eamon O'Neill that can get it. And the referee is allowing plenty of injury time. Up goes Patrick O'Mahony. And there is Collins with the ball. Terry Collins, and he'll play possession. He puts it inside. And here's O'Rourke. O'Rourke hits it. And he strikes it. It's over the bar. And that is it. And the ball is cleared out. And long it goes, and it's all over. It's all over. Victory for Wolfe Tones. The men from Shannon, 112 to 2-7. Last point was scored by Paul O'Rourke, number 15. The game is all over as both sets of players shake hands out there in the field. A game that Ballyheigue could have won and didn't. Brendan O'Sullivan had a chance in injury time of putting the ball over the bar. He failed, so Wolfe Tones escape out of Ballyheigue with a victory. Final score again, 112 to 2-7. Fuck it, they threw it away. They had the winning of it. They got the draw anyway. They had the draw anyway. 112 to 2-7, yeah. It's been this time over there. Although to be nicer to hurl against the standard that way.
3-2-1.
Here with me now after the...
Hold on a minute, but wait a couple of seconds when I say 3-2-1.
Right.
3-2-1.
And here after the Munster Club Championship game with me, I have the captain of Wolfe Tones, their brilliant fullback, Brian Lohan. Brian, congratulations first on your historic county championship win in Clare. Found it difficult here today against Ballyheigue?
We did. We found it very difficult, but you know, we knew coming down here that it would be very difficult, especially, you know, after you know, it is just a week since we played the county championship final, and you know, being our first time winning it, there was great celebrations. So we knew that it would be a battle if we were to get out of here, and we were, you know, it was correct. It was a battle.
In the first half, he led at half time 1-7 to 2 points. Did you think that lead with the Breeze in the first half was good enough that he'd have to play into the teeth in the second half of the Breeze?
No, we felt at half time that it wouldn't be enough. We felt that we had to up our game enormously if we were going to get out of it. We didn't up our game, but we still got out of it. You know, we were very concerned after 10 minutes of the first half. You know, things weren't going right, and we'd only 1 or 2 points up on the scoreboard. You know, so you know, we weren't happy with our performance at all.
Right, now not happy about your performance. What about the Ballyheigue performance and Kerry Hurling, representatives of Kerry? Were you impressed by the skill of some of the lads in Ballyheigue?
Well, yeah, you know, the skill and toughness. You know, there's no chance to dwell in the ball here. We know in Clare we came down for the first round of the league last year and we were beaten. The 21s came down here 2 years ago and got out by a point. 6 Mile Bridge came down to this pitch again 3 years ago and got out by 2 points. So we knew that, you know, it was going to be tough. And, you know, as it turned out, it was very tough.
And are you going back in training now pretty shortly again for the rest of the club championship?
We are, yeah. Well, we're in a situation now in the club that we're in the final of the intermediate football. So most of the lads would be dual players, so we'll go back and train for the intermediate football this week, which is on next Sunday, and then concentrate on the Munster club after that.
And what about Clare for the championship and for the league? How are things going to go with you?
Well, to be honest, you know, the Wolfe Tones lads haven't really thought about Clare. You know, the lads are back in training all right, but you know, we'll wait for another while before we start thinking about the county scene.
Best of luck, Brian, and thanks very much.
Thanks a lot. Nice.
Perfect, lovely, excellent.
Great, listen, thanks, Frank. Thanks a million. Thanks, appreciate that. It's on, you know, you watch it anyway.
Okay, stick, yeah, okay.
3-2-1 before it's fucking a month.
3-2-1.
And here with me now I've got a disappointed, probably Ballyheigue captain, Patrick O'Mahony. Patrick, sunnier but yet so far.
Yeah, we played very well, like, because I'd say it was a very good game as well, and a bit of luck, I suppose, and we sent a few wides towards the end of the game there that could have been the equaliser, I'd say. Yeah, but we'll have our day, I think.
Yeah, as having won the Kerry County Championship, he put in a lot of preparation for this and played very well, and at the end of the day, very unlucky to go down. Where did you see losing this game? Was it in the second half when he had the Breeze not utilising it?
I think I'd say it could be the first 2 minutes of the first half. We'll missed a good about 3 or 4 scores. Like if we got them, I'd say we'd have been closer to him at half time. Like, and we got a great start for the second half, and like we wouldn't keep up the momentum. Like, you know.
Right, and you had a great personal duel with Derek Collins, who is a man who I didn't think I could find, but is almost as big as yourself. And then you found out that you had to mark Frankie Lohan, who came up for about 10 or 15 minutes. You seemed to play very well today. You really got involved as captain. You led by example.
Well, Derek, the full forward, he's a big man, like, and I'd say the high ball suited me, like, you know, the balls that were playing in, like, you know. So I just played to my best of my ability. That's all.
Right. Now over here we've got the midfielder, the free taker, Brendan O'Sullivan, plays with the Kerry Hurling side. Brendan, great county final onto this. You must be a bit disappointed at having lost this one.
Oh, of course, yeah, but I thought today would have been a bonus, like, you know. The big county final was the one we won, and that's the main thing. But then again, we threw it away today, like, you know.
Right. What entered your head with that final free out near the sideline, difficult angle with the Breeze, deep into injury time? Did you know that you sort of had to put it over if they were to draw level?
But I thought if I put it over him, man, he'd blow up, like, you know. But then again, and I hit it, the Breeze didn't take it. I hit it easy enough to the Breeze, and the Breeze never took it, so that's the way they go.
Yeah. And what about your goal? Right from your own half to send that ball in. That was some goal with the wind. That really brought Ballyheigue back.
Fluke, I'd say. I didn't know it went all the way. I thought Liam got a touch today. Liam got a touch today.
No, I don't think he did. Brian Lohan might, but we won't tell him. Now, where to here now for Ballyheigue? The hurling, you have the championship. You're out at the Munster Club Championship. A great future here with the likes of Willie Jolene and Tom Brendan O'Connor and Mike Slattery, the youngsters, including yourself.
Oh, there's some great talent coming up, like, you know, all the boys down, boxing, Willie Jordan down in 19, 20, like Tom Brendan's only 18, he's still a minor. Yeah. Like it was, and John Healy is very young. Everyone's about under 25 except for few of the lads, like, huh?
That's right, yeah. We won't mention the O'Mahony brothers.
No.
And what about Kerry this year, Brendan? Very quickly.
We'll give it a go. We'll see. Hopefully, we can get back up out of Division 1, out of Division 2 and into Division 1, and we'll see from there.
Thank you very much, Brendan. Thank you.